I'm not.
Take my picture.
Are you serious?
Do not take my picture.
Are you serious? I'm taking.
Yeah.
You can ask.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm not gonna tell you. So somebody called and said that I was taking photos.
With your camera. It is scary for the people inside. It's concerning.
Well, if it's I'm not.
Take my picture.
Are you serious?
Do not take my picture.
Are you serious? I'm taking
Yeah, I'm
32 frames per
absolutely
second.
serious.
Whoa,
Yep.
go, whoa, stay away.
You are about to witness something most people never see or understand until it happens to them right in front of their eyes. Right now, we're watching a man legally filming on a public sidewalk, and within seconds, two officers approach him and immediately start issuing orders that have no legal basis at all. This isn't about a crime, it isn't about danger, it's about a person standing in a public place with a camera, and suddenly the cops think they can dictate what he does and what he can and cannot. Film it begins with one of the officers telling him to move along and demanding that he show ID even though he hasn't done anything wrong, and the situation instantly becomes tense because that officer's commands don't stand on any legal foundation. That right there is what this video is all about, the clash between unconstitutional orders and the rights every single one of us has when we are on public property. He calmly points out that he is standing on a public sidewalk filming public property. The police have no legal basis to stop him from doing that, and this confrontation is about to flip the script and expose how little many officers actually understand about the First Amendment and recording police in public view. The tension is real, and from the first second you're going to want to see how this plays out.
Can I help you?
No, thank you. I appreciate you asking.
Okay. Can I ask you why you're standing outside of a bank recording?
Well, you can ask.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm not going to tell you, but you can ask. Yes, absolutely.
Well, you're the subject of a radio call now. Because
What was the call about?
Suspicious behavior that you're standing outside of the bank, recording and taking photographs of the bank.
So somebody called and said that I was taking photos
Yes, with your camera.
on a public sidewalk. And you guys actually came out for that?
Yeah, we sure did. Why
Crazy.
wouldn't we?
I don't understand. I mean, it's not a crime. Nothing illegal.
But it is scary for the people inside. It's concerning.
Well, if it's scary for the
Do you
people
not
inside,
believe it's concerning if you're outside photographing a bank?
I'll tell you, when
Do you
people
not
are,
think that's suspicious, sir?
when I do not actually.
Okay.
When people find things scary, I know fear makes people do strange things. For example, if I was afraid of somebody outside, I wouldn't send a woman out by herself, feet from the man, to confront him. I would, I'd stay inside, first of all. So a gal came outside and was talking to me. She didn't seem scared at all. And if she was scared, she had a funny way of showing it.
Was she an employee?
Yeah, I believe she was, yes.
Okay, well, so who called us was not an employee. So,
I have no control over that. So
So,
somebody called you and they
if you
said,
were
there's a man
concerned-
outside taking photographs.
of the bank.
Okay, are you under the impression that that's illegal?
What was that?
You're not under the impression that that is a crime, are you?
No, I'm saying it's suspicious behavior
Got it.
that you're standing out front of a bank.
Well, there's 10,000 reasons why somebody might be standing outside of a bank recording.
Do you have any ID on you, sir?
Sure, but
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of that,
Do
though.
you mind handing it to me?
I do, actually, because I'm not a big fan of forfeiting my Fourth Amendment rights to placate the personal curiosity of yourself.
As the interaction unfolds, you hear the man ask the officer to identify herself and give her badge number because demands without identification are not lawful. He tells her, "You can't give me unlawful orders and directives," while calmly keeping the camera rolling. He doesn't shout, he doesn't escalate. Instead, he clearly states he is on a public sidewalk and that filming what he can see is protected speech and protected recording. Under the United States Constitution, the officers push back. They interrupt. They try to tell him that he can't film over here. As if police get to redraw the boundaries of public space with their words alone. But that's not how the law works. In fact, the right to record the police performing their duties in public has long been recognized as a First Amendment right rooted in free speech and free press principles and upheld in several federal appeals court decisions, meaning if you're on public property and can see it, you can lawfully record it, and no officer can stop you without a legitimate legal reason like reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. The man tells them straight up that none of their demands have legal weight, and he continues to assert his rights without losing his cool. The officers get more agitated, thinking that force of personality will prevail, but it does not.
Or somebody inside of a
It's not
bank.
of myself.
No.
I didn't just pass along and see you standing here recording and
Yeah,
choose to
it's okay.
stop you.
I'm gonna.
You were the subject of a radio call. There's a difference there.
It's not a crime.
I'm just telling you.
All right, I'm telling you, it's
Okay,
not a crime.
but I
So
can still identify who you are.
you can ask, and I can refuse because I haven't committed a crime. You have to have a reasonable and articulable suspicion of a crime. Don't you agree?
And I could
Deputy
believe
Dominguez?
that you could be doing this for purposes of committing a crime.
I could be doing this for purposes of committing a crime.
Yeah, you're photographing a bank.
Yeah, I guess I could be, theoretically. I'm
Don't
not.
take my picture.
Are you serious?
Do not take my picture.
Are you serious? I'm taking
Yeah, I'm
32 frames per
absolutely
second.
serious.
Whoa,
Yep.
whoa. Stay away from me. Don't take this the wrong way, but have you been drinking today?
Have I been drinking?
Have you been drinking today?
Copy, thank you. And he is recording, just for units to be aware, and taking photographs of me. I have a feeling, just so you guys know I'm feeling he's like a First Amendment person and rights. I don't know. He wouldn't talk. He didn't want to give me any info. He didn't want to give me his name. So I told him I'll start supervisor this way then. They're concerned because he has been like zooming in with the camera. They don't know what he's trying to take pictures of inside the bank because he's standing on the other side where the window is. They want him trespassed. I don't want him.
He's on the property right now.
Back. Yeah.
He posted up on the property, so he already probably knows the game.
Yeah. So I figured whenever the supervisor gets here, I'll let them make that call. That's trying to ID him.
Supervisor?
No, I called one. I'll explain it for and then he just started, he like took the camera like this and I told him get it out of my face and I tried to move and he's like, you're gonna not let me take pictures of you, and I kept moving in a circle around him and I was like, hey, have a good day, bye, and I just walked off and he just like followed me up and I was like, I told you to stop, you can wait on the sidewalk, don't come any closer. And he was like, I can't walk on the sidewalk, and I told him, yeah, you can walk on the sidewalk, stay on the sidewalk.
So, if the bank just wants him to trespass and he's going to refuse to identify himself and just fill out a trespass form and take a picture of him, and that's it.
What happens next perfectly demonstrates why knowing your rights matters, because the man doesn't back down even when one of the officers insists he's going to get hit if he doesn't move, although he's not blocking anything, and clearly gives the physical space to prove it. The man stays put, and keeps explaining that the commands he's receiving are unlawful. He asks again for name and badge number, and requests that a supervisor intervene because when police try to intimidate someone into compliance, that's exactly when you need a higher authority to step in and clarify the law. This is where most people would cave, but not him. Instead, he remains calm and educated, and that's what exposes the ignorance on the other side of the camera. The officers start to assert they can ask for ID, but even they contradict themselves, because asking for it and having lawful authority to detain you for not providing it are two different things. Only when an officer has reasonable suspicion, or when the law specifically requires you to identify yourself during a lawful detention, do you have to produce ID. This video shows a man standing his ground and diffusing misinformation with constitutional knowledge and patience, and that contrast is exactly why this clip keeps people watching and learning.
Dominguez, are you still afraid of a camera? It looks like you got multiple cameras on you.
I'm serving you with a trespass notice.
Sweet.
The bank is trespassing you from the property.
From their property.
From
Sure.
their property.
Yeah,
Correct.
I got no problem with that.
If you trespass on their property, they will call us and you will be arrested.
Well, they're going to call you whether I trespass on their property or not, Dominguez.
Okay.
I haven't stepped foot on their property. Bless your heart. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Wait, you're not over her by chance, are you? Do you have more seniority over? I do not want to sign that. Absolutely not. Dominguez, nice try.
Here's your copy.
Oh, thanks. Wait. Let me see. What does that say exactly?
You don't want the copy?
I'm just taking a look at it. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. Peering into bank windows with camera recording. Interesting. All right. Bless your heart. Yeah, I'd get some additional training, Dominguez. You're scared of your own shadow. I'm walking up the sidewalk. You're 40 feet away and said, don't come any closer to me.
Did I tell you I was going to do anything to you? No.
You clearly panicked when I aimed a camera at you on the sidewalk. You panicked.
Am I panicked right now?
A lot. No, you're not panicked right now because you got some backup here for you. All by yourself.
I think I'm scared, sir.
I think you're chicken shit when you're all by yourself.
Okay,
All right.
You can believe whatever you want to believe, sir.
Well, I saw it with my own eyes. I mean, who do I believe? You or my lying eyes? All right.
You can believe whatever.
You're dismissed without further argument, Dominguez.
Okay, you have a good day, sir.
I'm having a great day. I'm having a great day. You guys have a good one.
Take care.
Seriously, get her some extra training. She's scared of her own shadow.
Okay.
I thought it was our right to record in public places.
Charles 5772. Charles 5572.
Now, not for the gentleman here, but for Dominguez, this is what we call a walk of shame. See her walking away, she's afraid of her own shadow, afraid of cameras being aimed at her.
Yeah, continue
Doesn't
recording,
understand
people.
where her rights are.
By the time this encounter winds down, the officers have had to confront the fact that their orders were not supported by the Constitution, and that a citizen standing on a public sidewalk has every right to film what he can see without being browbeaten into obedience. This video is one of those clear real-world examples of why the First and Fourth Amendments matter in everyday life. The police may try to make you believe they have the authority to force you to comply with their demands just because they said so, but as long as you're acting lawfully, they can't take away your constitutional rights. You don't have to let intimidation or misinformation make you give up the freedoms the founders enshrined for all of us. Standing calm, informed, and confident in your rights is your best defense. Always remember that you don't give up your rights by exercising them, and keep recording, because sunlight on authority is how we hold institutions accountable every time we assert our rights. Peacefully and lawfully, we set a precedent that protects everyone. Next time you encounter a similar situation, stay calm, know your rights, and record responsibly. You deserve to understand your freedoms, and this video just lit that up for millions of people watching around the world.